All right. Hello, hello, hello. Hope you're all having a good one. We are back again. It is Monday. Yeah. Let's go ahead and turn down the tunes just a smidge. All right. There we go. All right. We are back on Warlock. We did not get what we were looking for there, so we're heading back to Lagan's timeline. Oh, I hate this song. What? Kale. Alright. Remind me to remove... Actually, I could probably do it right now. Move from playlist. That song is now gone from the playlist. Alright, well, let's get it. What's our corruption? 332. I think we could push it a little bit. Yeah. One LP, sure. I don't think this is gonna work, but yellow? Yeah, I didn't think so. You have to actually have some stuff on there. What do we got here? Physical damage while transformed. Let's see if we can't extract that. We got it. There we go. Hashtag W. No, let's get rid of that. Get rid of that garbage. Endurance throw. I mean, that's like what? That is a T7, but who uses a storm carved for endurance threshold? Not me. Not anyone I know. I'll put it in there. All right, there we go. 397. I think we can hang. Now let's just farm the shiznit out of this timeline. Let's do this Osirion. Oh, shoot. Man, they did that lunge. They got that drop on me. They got that stun. I could not do anything. Okay, maybe we pushed too close to the sun on this. Oh, hey, what up, Fade? How's it going? Over on YouTube. How you doing today? Death.
Death will not take me.
Not much going on. How you doing? I'm doing all right. Today is the second week of vacation. Last week was kind of weird. I was recovering from COVID, so this is the first week I can really like relax. I've just been chilling, man. I've been playing different games. I'm still obviously streaming Last Epoch, but I just hit level 100 on Diablo 4. Got a build going. I don't know how much more I'm going to play it. I completed the battle pass and I hit level 100. Those are my goals for the Diablo 4 season 5 season. I've been playing Hunt Showdown offline with my friends. It's been a lot of fun. So I've been like watching streams, getting Twitch drops. I feel a lot better now, Fade. Yeah, so last week was the start of my 2-week vacation. And what had happened the week before that is I got diagnosed with COVID. Partway through the week before I was supposed to start my time off. It's a staycation. I'm not going anywhere, right? So all of that week wasn't feeling great. Weekend wasn't feeling great. About halfway through the week of my first, vacation week, I started feeling like a human being again. And then I went back to work one day because I'd already said I'd be there to help them with a special event. So I did that. So technically Friday, I guess, would be the start of it. So we had Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now we're here on Monday, and I'm chilling, man. I'm relaxing. I'm getting my mind clear, trying not to worry about anything. And we go back to work next week. So just do what we can. What about you, Fade? I know you said not much going on. What have you been playing? You been playing Last Epoch? But yeah, remember when I had COVID early 2022 was rough, but hey, it's much better now than it was back then. It is. I've had COVID before too, so it wasn't terrible. I probably had like some antibodies. It was just, it's never fun. It's draining. It's the fatigue. Please kill him. Okay, cool. I was like, please die. It's fun. It's fun. You know, and since it's a shorter season, I didn't want to invest a whole lot into it. But the battle pass, cosmetics were very nice. And I'm like, okay, I want to complete this battle pass. Like, they're sick. I killed Aberoth today for the first time. Well done. And then you push into 1,000 corruption. Whoo, life is good. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, highly recommend Diablo 4 this season if you need a break from last Epoch. Also, I don't really play Path of Exile, but I'm going to give it its flowers. Like, this league in Path of Exile looks like it's fire. Yeah, I might pick up D4 tomorrow or so. PoE is too much info. Oh, I got you. Yeah. Path of Exile 2 looks fun. I also like the fact that it's going to be cross-play, cross-progression on console. So if I ever want to go chill out in the bedroom with my wife, I got an Xbox in there. I can just boot up, chill out for a while, play some Path of Exile 2. Looks like it's still going to be, you know... It's going to be more casual-friendly, for sure, but it's still going to be... It's going to have a lot of diversity, I think. So, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. Yeah, Path of Exile 2, I think, will be very good. Bastion of Honor? Nope, I'm out. Pick it up. Could pick it up on PS5 when I'm away with the fam. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Crossplay, cross progression is huge. Yeah, I love it for Diablo. You know, occasionally I'll go into the bedroom, just be chilling out. My wife will be on the bed, just doing whatever on her phone, and I'll just be over there, just like, die. It's kind of sad that it didn't have that option for last Epoch, because it already has pretty great controller support, but I do agree with the sentiment that they should really focus on building out the game before porting it 100%. Hey, Bike, I won't be able to watch the stream for long today because it's late and I have to get up early, but I wanted to say hi. I wish you have a nice stream. Hey, Wastelander, I really appreciate that. Thank you for stopping by, man. Okay, let's see if we can actually... I'm talking about Path of Exile 2. And then Diablo 4 has the same thing. Yeah, Path of Exile is on console, but it's not cross progression. The Path of Exile 1, I guess we could say. Oh my god, get off my nuts! Yeah, this is the worst boss arena. Like, she glitches out of the arena multiple times. We didn't get it. I might just stop fighting her. This Harbinger in general, she's very fast. Oh, I didn't check to see if I had a... Did I? Yes, I did. All right, cool. Yeah, it's unfortunate about Path of Exile 1, but that was a later port, you know. They're going to be launching on both console and PC at the same time, I think. I've noticed games have a very hard time doing any sort of cross progression if they don't launch that way. Like, I know some games have implemented it, like Destiny 2, for instance, but it's wait, does it have cross progression? I think it has crossplay. I don't know if it has cross progression. I think you have to change where your main home is on Destiny. It's been a long time. Back when I was playing D2, it wasn't on console. There was no cross progression. It was on console, excuse me. Ugh. We could skip that one. I didn't realize my little metrics thing up here was showing up on stream. I probably don't need it. Yeah, it should be fine. Yeah, but looks like PoE2 is at least 1 year away from now, so I'll be juggling between D4 and LE with some other games. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I think they announced that they want to do a closed beta this year. It was supposed to be in June, but then that got pushed back. I think it's still slated for 2024, but I don't know when. And even so, it'll be a closed beta. Hey, what up, Jesse? How's it going, man? Hope you're having a good one. Welcome back to the stream. Have you tried Falconer this cycle? Yes and no. So there was one day where the servers were down, so I had to play completely offline, and the only thing I had completely offline was this Falconer from the last time the servers were down at the launch of the game. So it was still in the campaign. And so I played it for a little while. I didn't reference the guide. I knew I wasn't going to be there for a while. It was just one day the servers were down. So, played it. Felt fine, you know. But I haven't played any meta builds. It looks like it's still pretty strong. You know, a Bleed Falconer was the world's first Aberoth kill. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Whoa, hey, yo, we could chill. Just chill for a moment. Oh man, I'm running BenAQ's ZHP Ballista and it's blasting hard. Yeah, BenAQC, man, he knows his stuff. Let's... No glyph. What about now? Glyph? Glyph? No, no glyph. Please be enough. Give me the loot. Oh, okay, 1 HP. You haven't touched your mana stacking Sork since then? Nice. So Fade, was the kill with Aberoth with that Falconer you've been talking about? You down with the Falconer? Excellent work, man. I think I can do it with the Sork, but you need a couple upgrades. Yeah, isn't that the way last Epoch goes? Oh, I could do this. I could push another 100 corruption, but I need a couple upgrades. Oh, I could kill this boss, but I need another couple upgrades. I feel you. I feel like I could do a little bit better if I had a better chest plate. Well, I have 448 mana and just took the note that if my mana is over 400 before casting it, Meteor shall always crit. Dude, I didn't even know about that. I'm going to be playing Sorcerer here soon. I've already started it. And I'm kind of going into it blind. All I know is I want to play Meteor, man. That's all I know. Everything else, I'll probably take Teleport, but I want to blanket the map in Meteors, man. I want my screens to be red. Right? I got this screen and this screen. I want them to be red. OBS and the game screen. Just I want to get a suntan from the amount of sun exposure that's going to be on screen. That's what I want to do with my Sorcerer. That's the concept. It's probably going to be terrible, and I don't care. I can kill Abby with Sork, but it's not going to be a one-shot. And that's what you're looking for? You're looking for the one-shot Fade? Or the kill him in, 5 seconds? Dude. Major frame drops. I know it's not my PC, man. It's not even using half of my graphics card's power. It's just... What about processing power? What's it using there? Because I am streaming with it. I mean, it's using 35%. This is a 12-core processor between stream and game. Oh, that's why you picked Sork, basically. Okay, I got it. Honestly, it's so powerful, it's broken. So far, it's 5 for 20% area increase and 35% damage increase. I'm always going into Dragon's Breath now and increasing area for elemental skills. Oh, okay. I'll have to take a look at that. Do you think it's better to go T7 crit multiplier or T7 melee void damage on Apathy's mod? Depends what kind of build you're doing, Wastelander. It depends on what kind of build you're doing. If you're talking about the builds I've put out in the past, the multiple different versions of Void Cleaver Racing Strike, I've either gone melee critical strike chance or melee critical strike multiplier. I've never done a flat melee void damage one. Okay, so you're talking about Void Cleaver Racing Strike. I've never done flat. And the reason why is Apathy's already has so much raw flat damage. I always went for the crit multiplier, but you can give it a shot. I mean, if you had to choose one, the only one I've ever played with is crit multiplier, so I tell you to do that. Like, if you're like, this is my one slam, I only got enough time for this, I'm gonna make this work, what should I go with? I would go crit multiplier because that's the only one I've ever done. Oh, shoot. Well, we killed them. Yeah, honestly, we're not going to fight the Harbinger. It's a long, drawn-out battle. And all I really need is just a better blessing from this guy, then we can leave this timeline. Yeah, the build's doing good. Could probably use a couple upgrades. But for the most part, I think it's solid. I mean, this is just a hair under 400 corruption. Depends on how much time I want to invest into it. I could possibly push it even higher. Oh, hey, what up, Kriskin? You wish you liked the Warlock playstyle? Yeah, it'd be really weird to be playing Warlock and not take something like Chthonic Fissure. And it just seems like there's so much power in Profane Veil. The random little whatever build I'd put together that I leveled up to like level 85 or whatever with did not use Profane Veil, and I could see now that I was just leaving a bunch of power on the table. Am I just never going to get Grand Resonance of the Sea? I died for the first time at level 92 on my Forge Guard today. Not a big deal because it's softcore, but I lost my Deathless tag. Yeah, that Deathless tag on a softcore character just feels nice. It's a great design, but Veil is just mandatory. Yeah, I'm starting to see that. The build that I was well, I've already recognized it, but that little build I put together, it's just like, yeah, if I'd done that build again and used Profane Veil, it would have been better. It would have been better. Like it's a strong skill. It's probably going to be, it's probably like the same issue when playing any of the Sentinels. Your builds feel okay, but if you're not running Volatile Reversal, it feels subpar. Oh my gosh, dude. Just stun after stun. It's like stun, stun, okay, a bit stun. Okay, I'm gonna have to play keep my distance gameplay. No? I killed my 7th Harbinger today at 284 corruption, the Lagan one. I was doing fine, 30% boss health, and then died out of nowhere. Oh, you nearly killed. Oh man, that stinks. And just out of nowhere, they didn't even give you an explanation what happened. They're just like, you're dead. I mean, that's frustrating, Xavier. I understand that. I really gotta ditch that habit of just immediately teleporting in. That's getting me killed. That is just like I get stunned and then I'm dead because I can't do anything for half a second. Yeah, dude. So that's gonna be two echoes in a row where I don't get any stability. I gotta play like this. I gotta play all cautious. That's true. I think I would have gotten stunned no matter what at this level of corruption because they just do so much damage. But, I mean, you're very true. It's very true, Jesse. They already have a large increase in damage. Well, one thing that usually helps is if the enemy has curses, I take damage reduction for it. I didn't even get to pull anything off on that guy, on those guys. They were full health, high health, because of the mod, and then the 18% increase. So it was just full on damage, no real damage reduction. Hey, what up, Air Dragon? All the next tries, I didn't get nearly as close to kill it, but the important thing is I know how to kill it now. Yeah, for sure. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? I need a little more health, actually. You're at 2,600. If I can get to 3K, it'd be nice. Yeah, especially on Sentinel. Anything less than 3,000 on Sentinel feels bad. I did something similar in PoE earlier. Got used to the nearly invincible loaded up map. Went headlong into a pile of mobs and instant dead. Was like, what the... WTF, checked the map. Oh, no player health, mana, or shield regen. Duh, my character's all health regen. Ouch. What's good health? I wouldn't know with little ward gen and only 832 HP. What are you playing, Jesse? Because health on characters is different. Oh, yeah, no, like if you're dual wielding on a Sentinel, 4,000 health, I feel like is... I'm not going to say the baseline, but definitely a goal. You're playing Sorcerer. Okay, so since you're playing a build that's probably going to be relying a lot on ward, I'd say 900 to 1,200 health is fine. Unless you're trying to generate ward through like some sort of health thing. Like, I think that's a good baseline, and then just focus on getting that ward generation. You're not relying on ward. Man, it's going to be hard to stack health on a mage. You're giving up a lot of good slots. You could try using something like a Bone Clamor. I know it seems kind of like an Acolyte Necromancy type item, but it works for both classes. Yeah, are you doing damage to mana? Because I haven't messed around with any of that. I can tank all hits from the Abomination Harbinger except the purple guy's hit. Right. At 284 corruption. Well, that's good. Yeah, the purple guy hits hard. Viliatras. Do I have that set? I don't think so. I stopped picking up sets a while ago. It's the one with the crazy looking staff that looks like a lightning bolt, right? What does the staff do? I mean, we can look it up. Hold up. Oh, thank you for the likes on YouTube, guys. Let's go to two-handed staff. Let's look on set. Yeah, okay. Downfall. Meteors converted to lightning. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't really offer any defensive option. It just converts meteor to lightning, gives you increased lightning damage, increased mana, and increased shock duration per intelligence. And then if you're using the set, you gain flat spell lightning damage per intelligence. That's nice. Meteor's not for you. Okay.
Will not take me. That is too much.
Oh man, those last 5. Yeah, I'm probably not going to finish it out. It's just going to take forever. That's T7 health, but when am I ever going to use T7 health on an acolyte? Probably not often. Wandering spirits, no. We need the shards. Remember, a lot of my spells give lightning crit nodes, and I have a belt there. To summon Meteor Lightning Bolt on spell crit. Oh, nice.
Will not take me.
Sit down, you freaking hamster. You tried it that exact way and it didn't work out, not your play style? Gotcha.
Death will not take me. Your death has come.
Well, if you're gonna be a mana fiend, could go for damage taken to mana first. Might be easier to have mana spent as ward. Never pondered how to run a mage class with no ward. Guess you could stack like and get some crazy spell health steals going. Yeah, there's not a lot of like spell leech. You got the one thing in the Black Sun. It's like a 3.5% spell leech, and then obviously character classes. Until they removed the bug for Fractured Crown, Warless Sork was pretty good. What was the bug, Kriskin? Yeah, I feel like it's been forever since I hit level 98. I feel you, Fade. I feel you, man. Sork has it in the skill tree. Okay, so I mean, you got an option. What? So it had 2 applications of endurance?
Your death has come.
Okay, so if you're using Fractured Crown, oh, okay, I gotcha. So if you're using Fractured Crown,
Death will not
it only applies to mana, not health. Oh, okay. So reverse that. Endurance only applies to health, not mana. Got it. Wait, doesn't like the seed of a Yggdrasil? Oh, wait, yeah, but this defeats the purpose. This defeats the purpose. They both compete for the helm slot. Right. What's the, like, yeah, I got you. You're competing for that slot. Yeah, that's what you want. Yeah, what's the point? Yeah. Because I was about to make a Dumbo. I was about to make a dummy statement. Why not use both Seed and Fracture Crown? Oh, you idiot. You absolute moron. Gosh. Season 23, they'll have a slamming uniques. Dude, that's it. Criskin. Bro, maybe you're on to something. Remember, everybody's been asking what a primordial unique is? What if it's two uniques slammed together? You're a genius. No. I mean, if I had to hazard a guess, I would think primordial uniques are probably from the ancient era or whatever it's called in the game. And they're going to be like a new line of uniques that are flavored with some sort of like ancient magic. You know, you ever play those like RPGs where the time you're living in is actually not the most powerful time of magic the world has ever seen, right? Almost like the reverse of our world. No, the world we actually live in, this is the highest technological age we've ever lived in. Well, you know, in those worlds, magic was much stronger in the battle days, so to speak. Very popular story theme, especially if you play Dungeons and Dragons. I've certainly done a world or two where magic was stronger in the battle days, so I can definitely see like the primordial uniques being like magic from an ancient era when magic was so much stronger. Oh, it is the ancient era. There we go. Because, I mean, I guess I could see it. Like, look on the map. Look on the map here. Like this is the ancient era, and look how. Like, look, there's a whole ass city there. Whereas when you look in the divine era, it's way smaller and on the ground. Whereas this one's like built into a, like, look, they got chains holding it in place, right? So it's like somehow levitating through water falling, or it's just levitating and water just naturally goes down. Like, you can definitely see that, like, this is definitely an advanced era of magic. It's obviously all we've ever seen in the primordial era is like the like 2 or 3 locations we go to, and everything's like dinosaurs. Actually, physically speaking. Right, I see your point, Fade, but that wasn't the point I was trying to make. And from a technological standpoint, this is probably the most advanced technological time we live in. But physically speaking, yeah, I would have to agree with you on that one. Yeah, kind of curious what this city is. Because everything else seems kind of, you know, not developed. But it clearly, whatever this city is, the Temple of Atira, looks like it's probably way more advanced than anything we see in any of these other eras. We go to the Divine era. I'm guessing this is supposed to be the temple. Unless it moved. I mean, you got Majolka, which is nice, but it's just a city. And then in the Ruined era, we actually do visit the temple, if I'm not mistaken, right? We visit what's left of Majolka, or we go by it. Yeah, we go to the Temple of Atira here. That's the temple, and then for whatever reason, it comes to the ground. The Imperial era, it's not, there's not much left, but the Outcast camp is there. Then you go to the Ruined era, yeah. Very curious to see what Primordial will be. I hope they give options rather than power creep. Yeah, that's true. You're talking about diversity versus, you know, here's an extra plus 25% damage or whatever. Yeah, because the void, as time passes, eats up everything like decay or something. No, yeah, you are 100% correct. Because once you get to the end of time, all that's left is the end of time. Like, you're at that, that's all that's left. The void is consumed all. And then you enter the monoliths of fate, which allow you to go to different time eras and experience, you know, what ifs. Now, obviously, everybody just blasts them, but if you pay attention to some of the story beats, it's like, oh, okay. And this timeline, like the Black Sun, that timeline is where if Raye becomes like the most powerful being in the Ruin era. He's more corrupted than he already was, you know, that type of thing. Yo, imagine if they, and maybe this is what you're touching on, Kriskin. Imagine if like the primordial uniques. Sorry, Kitty was throwing up. May have missed something important. No, I was just agreeing with your thought process. Hope Kitty is fine. But what if they treated primordial uniques kind of like legendary or whatever they call them in Grim Dawn? You know how like some of those items will give you like an additional ability, and you normally have customizable hotbars with multiple different pages. Now, I'm not advocating for a system like that, but what if they add something like above here, and now you can use the number 2 or whatever, and that's like a new little ability that's like it lasts. You can use it once every 2 minutes, and it does blah blah blah. And it works almost like a potion, like almost like a consumable.
Is that the best you can do? Look, put you up in my ocean.
You hope they don't make them like D4 mythic uniques. Yeah, I would like to see something a little bit more interesting than this is now just automatically in 85% of builds best in slot, you know. I certainly hope they're not like the uniques from the legendaries from Diablo 3. Because those were literally just like, oh, this is the same thing except better stats.
Survive my storms. You're starting to bore me. My waves will shatter you.
I don't think I'm ever going to find a Grand Resonance. I mean, does this blessing even exist? I get the point. If they want them extra special, just at least have them crafted. Just much better to do so instead of super rare random draw. Oh, okay, yeah, I got what you mean. That was annoying. That like I never understood that design philosophy for Diablo when it came out. Like we're gonna have a seasonal game, and then we're gonna have a system where less than 100 people worldwide out of a pool of a couple million players ever find this item. And then guess what? It's now time for the next season. Oh, you finally got that Shaco to drop last week of the season. Enjoy it now. And then they introduced the system of killing the bosses over and over again, but that was a grind. And then finally they did the whole tormented system to where you could just kill a tormented boss and have a much better chance of getting it. So 100% agree. I just never understood it. I mean, this is a seasonal game. Like, every couple months, if you want to play in the new seasonal mechanic, you got to hit that reset switch. So why have something that's so incredibly rare? Like, there's no point in chasing the item. It was a giant feels bad. I don't expect Uber versions of stuff we already have. Yeah, that would be like the primal system from Diablo 3. Existing uniques except juiced. Which I guess technically it, in a small way, got brought back to Diablo 4 with the greater affixes. Though I will say the greater affixes feel much more like last Epoch exalted affixes. Which, I believe me, I was not complaining. It was a cool little upgrade thing. Like, oh, okay, cool. I got this item that's, you know, highest item level, 925. Oh. I now found one with a greater affix. Okay, cool. So now I got this with an affix I needed. Oh. I found one with triple greater affixes. It was kind of it was cool. I liked it. Yeah, like having some more conversion uniques I think would be cool. You know, like uniques that like transform the gameplay. You know, I don't feel like there's a ton of those uniques in last Epoch. I felt like that was... Like, Diablo always did that pretty well with the legendary system. Oh, I have tremendous faith in EHG. In multiple different areas, I don't know if I have tremendous faith in them when it comes to balancing what they deem broken. Like Mike was talking about it on the Friday stream, right? Yeah, I mean, as you guys already know, they've been talking about changing volatile reversal, and I personally have a lot of concerns because volatile reversal is literally, in my opinion, the glue that makes Sentinel somewhat competitive with the other classes. They're already weak in so many different areas, but then they get this huge, insane ability that just gives them a massive amount of damage, and it requires a certain amount of skill, you know, because you can just accidentally kill yourself multiple times with it. But if you could pull it off, you could actually, you know, make these abilities that feel sort of subpar on their own, like, actually feel good. But if they change it or remove it and don't do anything to replace its power, Sentinel already is kind of down here, is just going to crater. And Mike was talking about on Friday, they were asking him what abilities or classes do you think need some love or some rebalancing. And he didn't mention volatile reversal, but you know, that one they've already talked about it in the Discord. But they talked about Lich. And he made the point. It's like, yeah, Lich, they kind of had a toy and we took it away and we didn't give them anything in return. So we might need to look at that. I'm like, oh, God. I feel like they've done that a couple times already. Like, oh, this is overperforming. We're going to take away that toy for right now. And we're going to offer nothing in return. And then it's like, oh, it sucks now. Oh, yeah, maybe we should look at it. But in terms of building out the game and adding content, I have 100% faith in EHG. I mean, come on, these guys, this is their only game. They're a a smaller company, they're a younger company. What they've already done is phenomenal. Sure, but I know they have used the baseline 300 corruption before, but they put a number of changes in that you don't really start to feel until 500 or 600 corruption. It's fine to tune down overperforming builds, just not gimping them. Right, for sure, for sure. And you know what? It's just all part of a learning process. I don't agree either. Like, and here's the thing, like when you fight Aberoth, you can already tell like the difficulty in terms of damage and survivability. It's not like Aberoth is scaled for a build that can do 300 corruption. It's not. Like the Void Storm build I was doing, it wasn't until I was clearing 900 corruption that I went and fought him again that I could actually beat him. Like I'm clearing 900 corruption and then I could barely beat Aberoth. Now, of course, that build was never great single target, so I mean that's already going against it. I kind of like the guidelines now. Like it definitely seems like if you're going past 500 or 600 corruption, you're already starting to see diminishing returns. And then, you know, 700-800 corruption, you're really seeing diminishing returns, like less XP, more, like everything starts getting kind of wonky. I think they should balance for 600, but I do understand 300 corruption being a baseline because I think that's an achievable goal for a lot of people who decide to put the time and dedication in. Yeah, it did. It did. It really did. Like, right now I'm getting a 321% bonus. If I push this all the way up to like 400 corruption, this bonus would be like maybe 400%. I think what they need to do here's what I think they need to do. All right. The XP nerf, fine. It's whatever. What they need to do is they need to juice up this favor gain a little bit more. Maybe 80%. And then this is the biggest thing. This is what's led to some very, I would argue, more harmful practices than what we saw in Cycle 1.0 by pushing corruption all the way to like 8,000. The harmful practice I'm seeing is people finding the map, right? They're finding the echo, like let's take this. They find a beacon map, and it's a very particular map. I think it's Imperial War Camp. And then they're running it over and over and over and over again because of the mob type and the density. Because certain mobs give more XP than others. That's why certain timelines just, you'll grind it for a while and all you're killing is skeletons. Because it's a lot of undead, and the undead don't give a lot of XP. They need to standardize that. You killed a monster that was not elite at 400 corruption. It needs to give 50 XP. I mean, I'm throwing that number out there. It needs to give 50 XP. You killed an elite non-boss. You killed an elite rare enemy at 400 corruption. It needs to give 150 XP or 200 or 300, whatever. And you killed a boss type, nemesis, whatever, that needs to give 1,000 XP. Like, standardize the XP. That way you're not, I mean, you're still going to find people who are looking for maps with density, but if all the mob types gave the same amount of XP, like, you're not going to be like, oh, forget that timeline, it sucks. half the echoes are skeletons. We need to find the one from like the ancient era where all the mob types are dinosaurs or something. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that needs to happen, and then they need to juice up the favor game. Because I've tuned into a couple streams on Twitch just to see somebody, and I'm not blaming them, but they're just running Imperial War Camp over and over and over and over again at like 8, 9, 1,000 corruption, because that is the most effective thing for XP. Seriously.
Death will not take.
I mean, it's 3 LP. I'll take it. Pampering MG and no love for Circle of Fortune. Favor farming? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they still have time rarity scaling, but no XP. Which I guess in a way, yeah, you're right, Fade. That does benefit Merchants Guild more. I mean, to an extent, but I mean, having better drops, that's all you can do. And Merchants Guild, get better drops to sell on the marketplace. They had their views on builds farming super high corruption, but Ward is nerfed, and so are many overperforming builds. Isn't that enough already? Yeah, I think in their opinion, I think in their view, they were seeing that people were pushing that high to farm XP, and they're like, okay, well, let's just raise XP and lower the incentive to push higher corruption. But you're right. On the surface, Fade, like they nerfed a lot of the overperforming builds. There's very few builds that can do 8,000 corruption, if any. Somebody came in here and they were telling me about a Falconer that was doing like 5,700 corruption. I mean, I guess that's the thing, but so what they did is they nerfed XP starting at 500 corruption and then boost favor. I think they should have nerfed XP with a hard cap at 1,000 corruption. Hard cap. With the old system that was in place, because like when I was farming like 600 corruption, which I did often last cycle, I felt like I was definitely getting a lot more favor last cycle at 600 corruption than I was this cycle at 600 corruption. Even though they increased the favor gain, which it wasn't enough. Pretty sure Benna was doing the ZDPS Falconer trying to get it to 10,000 corruption. There you go. Yeah. I think that's the build Fade was playing. He just hit 1,000 corruption. Yeah, I think the hard cap should have been 1,000 corruption for XP. If you're trying to disincentivize that level of pushing. And I mean, I will say that's probably a little self-indulgent because I think it's possible for me to put together a build and get to 1,000 corruption. A lot of people out there probably can't. And then there's people who go way beyond what I do. Yeah, exactly. And 1K corruption's a cakewalk. And that's fine. I think that's cool that there's builds out there that can do that. Yeah, but Criskin, isn't it already on a curve right now? The curve's starting at around 300 to 500 corruption. Actually, I think it starts at 300 corruption. That's when the curve starts. And then it pretty much tops out at 1,000. I think it's too steep of a curve. To be honest, at 300 corruption, you're getting 300% XP gain. And then by the time you get to 1,000 corruption, it's like what, 500? And then that's where it tops out. Yeah, I would agree. I think 600 is optimal. That's typically where I like to be too. Okay. Yeah, 477% at one, and I'm at 336% at just under 400 corruption. The curve is too high. It's too steep. Obviously, I got some mods going on right now, but the curve is too steep. And then they nerfed, and then they made it longer to level up. That one was just like, what? Yeah, it is. It is. I do too. It's a learning process. They'll probably figure something out. ARPGs shouldn't have capped in-game content. Okay. And that's the thing, like last Epoch, was one of the few, I don't have enough experience in Path of Exile to say for sure. But last Epoch was one of the few ARPGs that did not have capped in-game content, so to speak. When it comes to the monoliths and arena. I mean, Diablo technically has capped, but I don't know if anybody ever cleared level 200 pit or level 100 pit. No, tier 200 pit. That's what it was. I don't know if anybody ever cleared it. So actually, yeah, I agree with you, Fade. Like, Diablo 3 was more exciting when Greater Rifts were not capped. And then they just capped it at 150. And that was kind of like, oh, well, I guess now it's just a race to 150 every season. As opposed to every season was like, okay, what are people going to push now? How far are they going to go this season with the builds? Like, what is the Greater Rift level now? Highest you saw was 170 to 180, so they got close last season. PoE has Delve. Okay, yeah, thank you, because I wasn't aware. What is Delve in PoE? That sounds interesting. Okay, so the further down you go, the more chaos dot you take outside the light area of a minecart that moves, and the tougher enemies get. So it's kind of like a mine, like a dwarven mine type fantasy. Okay. And what's the furthest people have gotten on there? Is there like a leaderboard for it? There is a leaderboard, but no idea the max depth. Okay. At a certain point, it's about never getting hit. Kind of sounds like Arena.
Death will not take me.
It's basically like running ZDPS Falconer.
Your death has come. Death will not take me. It eludes me. Impossible.
You're starting to bore me. My waves will shatter you. Is that the best?
I don't think we're ever going to get a grand resonance here, chat. How can I be this unlucky? Yeah, I got the most basic version on Grand. I got the most basic Grand version that I didn't even find on this character. I found it on one of my other characters. Yeah, he's stingy with those. I got lucky on this one. I found a 50%.
Your death has come.
Fun chatting. Time to hit the sack. It's already 5:30 there. Yeah, by all means. Thanks for being here, Fake. Get some good sleep, brother. Those stuns are brutal. Yeah, luckily I pulled it out this time. I'm gonna grab some water, chat. Be right back. Oh, I really push way far down here. Let's go up here and start heading out this way. Finally. Death. Like, okay, dude. All right, whatever floats your boat, man. Oh wait, that must be doing damage over time. I was like, wait, that wasn't supposed to hit me. Oh. So I got like something I do not care to. Yeah, here we go. This does not exist, apparently, chat. Sure. All right. I don't know if we got the damage for it, nor the survivability, but we can give Aberoth a try. Yeah, I don't know if we got the damage for this, chat. Okay, yeah, well, maybe we have a shot.
Don't worry about me.
Oh, that is not good. Let me move.
We treated the world no better. Death is our legacy. Call to Orbis. This is his answer. The void comes. Who will not save you? Fight for nothing. Void hungers. Weak and worthless. Hope will not save you.
Your death has come.
The void comes. You fight for nothing.
Goodbye. First try. Level 95. Well, first try with this build. Booyah. Okay, well, I'm struggling at 400 corruption, but apparently I can kill Aberoth with this build. I don't know if I'm struggling. Ooh. That might be a worthy upgrade. Okay, well, we're going to lose out on the spirit frequency, but we don't have a lot of that right now.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
That's right, Air Dragon. Thanks for the bits, man. Okay, if we can get a +2 out of this. Okay. Okay. So that puts my my armor's at, ooh, that's a huge damage reduction. Oh shoot. Okay, so we're, oh man. Okay. It's not 100% damage reduction on crits, but it's like 98%. Yeah, there we go. 98%. I think that's fine. I think this is okay. Let me reference the build guide. I'm just going to use my own. Wait, is my bot not working today? Did he take the day off? freaking Streamlabs. Yeah, I got turned off for Twitch for some reason. So we're going to want that. Then we're going to want that. Want 1 point here. 3 points there. I'm going to make sure it didn't take away from anything. There we go. Right, you want all that there. Then 3 here, and then you're just gonna level up the spirit frequency. No call, no show. Yeah. You're fired, Cloudbot. You're out of here. Dude, I got so much freaking armor, bro. This is insane, man. This is like low sentinel level high. Like, this is a lot of armor, bro. You know what? Let's try that again. Let's see if it was a fluke.
The altar of oblivion.
So you finally returned to me, and with a guest. But first, prove yourselves worthy.
Aberron! Face us yourself!
beauty we were denied. Terra turned her back on us. Weak and worthless. Darkness reigns. Void hungers. Weak and worthless. The gods tore our world apart. They deserve their fate. Darkness reigns. Weak and worthless. The void hungers.
Ouch.
We treated the world no better.
Oh my god.
Is our legacy.
What was ticking on me? The fiery ground? Seriously? Whatever. All good in the hood. Well, 1 out of 2 ain't bad. Let's see if we can't get a better Grand Resonance. Since I got so much armor, maybe we should swap that out for the Frailty Blessing. Because I don't think I have Frailty anywhere on my gear. Right, I don't have Frailty anywhere. Because let me guess, in the build guide they call for Frailty to be on your... Wait. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's right, because Frailty's being applied by one of our skills. Things being applied by this. Yeah. Enemies you inflict with Spirit Plague are also inflicted with Frailty. Yeah, that's right. Never mind. Never mind. I guess I'll take it. 2 LP is not too bad, right? On melees. Alright, let's just keep going.
Impossible.
Everything's acting all hecka weird. Sure. We'll take it. I thought we really need it, man. Death.
It eludes me. Wither before me. Will not take me.
Who wants some? Ah! Okay. Well, let's do it. Let's see if we actually get the blessing I'm looking for. How many times have we killed this dude today? We've killed him something ridiculous. Like what? We've killed him like what, 5-6 times? I guess it's not very ridiculous. For not glyph spamming, I think it's somewhat ridiculous. Actually, nah, all that sounds normal. Never mind. Forget what I said. We've killed this guy a number of times. Okay, what is ridiculous is the fact that not even a single roll of the blessing I'm looking for has dropped. Jeez. Ah. Oops. me talking trash. There it is. Okay, what blessing do I need now? Probably Spirits of Fire. Try and get like a 300 on the flat armor. Okay, so this is going to put us nearly where we were. Let's go.
You understand nothing, traveler. My chains return, but what's of yours?
I want nothing from you. Kill the dude and get it over with. Say goodbye. Give me the armor one. That's not the armor one. Here we go again. Okay. Oh. Oh, I wonder what that is. Have to come to bring you another joke. Can't say because I'm at work, but here's a good one for you. You know the expression, the best defense is a good offense? Well, if that's true, feminists just be the greatest defenders because they take offense to everything. Yeah. Ha ha. Well done, King Cobra. Well done. Hope you're having a good day at work, man. Hey, what up, Sylvan? How you doing? Oh, Sylvan, thank you for the follow. I mean, I just got home from work and realized shiny button wasn't clicked. Yes, no worries, man. I mean, you're a subscriber. I mean, who needs to follow? I'm kidding. Appreciate the follow, man. And welcome back from work. Hope you're having a good one. Oh, here we go. Well, it's something. Might be getting another roommate tonight or in the morning. He's due any day now. Really? Is that congratulations or nah? Oh, wait. He's due? Oh, wait. Hey. You guys having a baby? Second nephew. That's what I'm talking about. Boy, that's a weird way to talk about a roommate. And then I realize All fairness, most people don't call newborns roommates. That's true. That's true. Oh, yeah, it's my new roommate. How old is he? 3 days old. Oh. I don't need one of those. No, no. Mega nope. Super nope. I'm good. Well, that's exciting, Sylvan. I look forward to hearing about it. Yeah, I get to watch the 2-year-old while they deal with the hospital. But he's a good kid, and hopefully he won't have much separation issues. I got you, though. At that age, though, at 2 years old, probably going to be, you know, at first they're cool, and then it's like, wait, where's mommy? Where's daddy? But, I mean, I'm assuming your nephew spent some time with you, so that might be good enough.
Your death has come.
He regularly tells you to call out, stay home. I want to play. Yeah, I lived in Texas for a while, and while I was in Texas, my nephew was born. So when I moved back, I needed a place to stay, and so he was staying with his mom at my mom's place. And so I was staying there. He was there with his mom, and he was 2. And so we were cool. We were hanging out and everything. I think there was like one time where I had to keep an eye on him while his mom was away. And for a little while it was okay, but then it started going, wait, where's mommy? But eventually, yeah, I mean, we got close.
Death will not take me.
I just let them do their first date night since him for her B-Day last month. Oh, nice. And now it's time for another one, you know? He lets me know what he needs and chills, but he doesn't like me keeping my normal sleep schedule. Yeah, kids and normal sleep schedules. What are that? Oh, that's amazing. He sleeps 12 hours? Bruh. Oh, come on. The stuns, man. It makes it impossible to do anything. And I still got killed by that thing. Come on.
Your death has come.
He lays down at 8, stays up till 10, but doesn't want to be out of the crib and wakes up at 6, but plays with his stuffed animals, Krillin and Piccolo. Now, that's the life right there. Plays with those little stuffies.
Death will not take.
I love you say little. I got him one of the Snorlax beds that is stuffed and the size of an average female. Nice.
Death will not take me. Death will not take me.
Crimson Flame!
It eludes.
So the most surprising part of this, work isn't threatening my job since I have to watch the nephew for a few unscheduled days. So they're not? Well, I mean, that's good on them, man. Good on them. You watch the nephew for a few days. You're taking part in bringing another life into this world. I mean, not directly, but indirectly. You know, well, I guess directly. You're making sure that mommy and daddy can go do what they got to do. And it's good PR for whatever your job is. You can be like, listen here, Junior. This place gave me some days off so I could watch you. You should work. You're bringing up the next generation.
Your death has come.
It's okay, miasma! This is not over!
An aviation of all fields, line, not pilot. Okay.
Wither before me.
Hurricane K, I'll see you at work at your normal time. Just did that? Wait, what does that mean? Hurricane K. Is there an active hurricane? Oh, they told you.
Death will not take me.
The hurricane that came up the coast a couple weeks ago, you worked during it? Oh, I see you. I see you. Have I really not been using these on these guys? My bad. Asking for leave for birth being approved is almost certainly a guarantee because the GM is a mother of four and you've kept her in the loop. Yeah, it's not like you're just all of a sudden coming out of nowhere like, oh, hey, by the way.
Your death has
A mail manager was okay. Please put in what days you want off. And I kind of looked at him dumbfounded because even as long as children have been being born, it's not an exact science. Yeah. Like, I don't know. It's not like, yeah, baby will be here at 9 p.m. on Thursday and with an expected stay of blah, blah, blah. You miss playing Warlock. You played it almost exclusively last cycle. It's been fun. I miss playing Sentinel, though.
Take me.
But this has been good. This has been fine.
It eludes me. Your death has come. Death will not take me.
Yeah, after having most specs to level 70, I finally decided I guess I'll push Forge Guard unlocked and powered a couple nights ago. Multi-strike minions. Oh, that sounds like fun. How's that working out for you, man? Slow and steady, but 600 stacks of armor shred gets you through most things and enough defenses to face tank because Forge Guard. Yeah. That's true. That is very true. All right, man. Sylvan, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for everybody who was here today. We'll be back again tomorrow. Probably play some more Warlock, but we're going to be moving on soon. We already killed, Aberoth tonight. And yeah, so if you're here right now on Twitch, we're going to go ahead and raid the curse. So anyway, you guys take care and hope to see you tomorrow. Bye. All right, YouTube, thanks for rocking with me today, guys. Thank you for the likes, and hope to see you guys again tomorrow. Anyway, you guys take care.